According to a recent report in Vanity Fair, Ivanka Trump is right now in major damage control as she prepares to return back to her civilian life in New York once her father's term in office is up. Now, reports like this, to be honest, they've been coming out for quite a while now. We have seen lots of speculation about whether or not Jared and Ivanka are going to be welcomed back into New York society, New York high society, or if their actions during this Trump administration are going to get them blackballed among the wealthy elite. This Vanity Fair piece kind of expands upon that and says, quote, Ivanka's in frantic damage control mode. Now, as evidence, they point to two specific tweets recently. The first one is when Ivanka tweeted out, fact, greenhouse gases generated by the U.S. will slide 9.2% this year, tumbling to the lowest level in at least 3 decades. The reason for that is because of the pandemic, though. So not exactly something to brag about, especially when you consider the fact that atmospheric CO2 has actually still increased. So even though emissions went down, atmospheric CO2 went up. So didn't really do much there. The other tweet was, Dow Jones Industrial Average hits 30,000 for the first time ever. Congratulations, America. Now, the author claims that these tweets were obviously meant to show New York high society that, look, it wasn't all bad. We did a couple good things, even though we literally had nothing to do with either of those things that I'm talking about in my tweets. But sure, good things happen. Now, I disagree. I disagree with the premise of this article. I disagree with these tweets being the evidence. Ivanka has tweeted out positive things for the last 4 years, trying to reshape or, remake the public's opinion of her father. None of it's been based in reality, just like nothing Trump says is based in reality. His daughter is just an extension of that. Maybe this all has been to let New York high society know that, hey, I'm still a good person. You should still love me and welcome me and Jared back. Or maybe it's not. Now, I said at the time, when the Lincoln Project put that big Times Square billboard up there with Ivanka on one side and Jared Kushner on the other, talking about how poor the response to the pandemic was, I think that was in fact directed at these New York City elites that Jared and Ivanka want to rejoin. I think there has been that effort, again, by the Lincoln Project, to make them be blackballed, make them become the outcasts. But all of this hinges on one simple thing, and the author actually quotes a former friend of Ivanka as saying it. And here it is. Everyone with self-respect, a career, morals, respect for democracy, or who doesn't want their friends to shame them both in private and public, will steer clear. Are those really common things among New York's high society? The Wall Street types, these real estate developers, these robber barons, are they really super moral people? No, they're not. It'd be great if they were. Look, if they had these things that this former friend of Ivanka says they would have to have in order to shun them, they would shun them. They don't. I'm sure there's some who do. Don't get me wrong. Sure, probably. I don't know of any off the top of my head, but maybe one exists somewhere. But nevertheless, all they care about is money. And as of right now, Ivanka and Jared will be coming back to New York, and they will have money. They will have power. They will have influence over one of the major political parties in this country. And that is something that every single one of those New York high society members would love to get a little bit more pieces of. So, Ivanka's going to be okay. Jared's going to be okay in terms of being accepted back into society. I mean, hell, these are the same people, by the way, who welcomed Jeffrey Epstein into New York high society with open arms after he served his prison sentence, if you can really even call it that. So yeah, they're pretty much willing to forgive literally anything. So I don't think Ivanka's in a lot of trouble. The only way they would not hang out with her is if she's physically unable to hang out with him, say if the New York Attorney General's investigation results in prison sentences. Anything short of that, during that specific time frame where one would be in prison, they'll welcome her back with open arms.